So I'm having another problem with the Gluu server and client. What I'm trying to do is register the client dynamically and try to get the client to register with the server so I can use single sign-on. So this is the prompt I get from successfully setting up the server. So just to show that the server is working correctly, I'm going to go to this URL inside of my browser. And I previously already accepted the certificate for the browser. So going to this URL, I can log in already. If I wanted to, log out, I'll log out. And then I'll close this window. And I'm getting this error whenever I try to register the client. So what I'll do is I'll try to register the client again and show that that error comes up. So go to this URL again, usually, and of course I'll sign in. Okay, so I'm logged into the server, and now I'll go back to the window for my client. So this is the client. The firewall is off. And inside of my confd folder, I can display the comp file for the dynamic configuration, the dynamic virtual host. So I have it set up as this is the server name. That's the DNS entry for this client. And the document root, metadata folder exists. The secret, the redirect URL, which is to a non-existent endpoint on the server. And all of this information is concurrent with what's in the tutorial. So I will go to the directory of the files, and everything is owned by Apache. And the files are there. So I'll navigate to that directory now. Okay, so HTTPS, the DNS entry, :44443, and dynamic. And I get this page. So I will use the IDP identifier, which is the DNS entry for the server. So I'll remove this HTTPS. So we just have, just like it suggests, miterid.org. I have the DNS entry for my server. And I'll also try this username at the domain name as well. But I get the same error whenever I attempt to do this. Okay, this error occurs. So what I'll do is I'll go back, refresh this page, and I've created a user on the Gluu server. I think this might be an error when I click search with the blank field. I get a value as required. So if I enter a space and hit search, I'll get an error that says the length of the search string should be between 2 and 30. So I'll enter 2 spaces and then hit search. And then I'll get a listing of all the users. I think that's a problem with the server. But here is the entry for Bob. And here's his email, which I put at the same DNS entry as the server. So I'll try that here, which I tried before. So it's Bob at in this entry. And I got this error. So that's the problem I'm having, register the client dynamically.